How to set up hands-free Google Ads. It's a great title. Catched my attention today to see it live. Well, it is almost 80% hands-free, I guess. It's you just set up the description and that's it, and let Google do its job. And the good thing which I like about the dynamic search ads is, if you don't know much about keywords and what type of keywords to target, there is no keywords to set up in here, and that's why it's so easy. And the other thing which you want to take into account is, okay, there will be some search terms which will start to trigger your ads, so you must put these as negative keywords on a regular basis, and not just let it to run. Like I've seen lots of accounts where nothing is happening. They've just let it to run, and you'll find that the DSA is not working as well as it should. Majority of the times it works wonderfully well. As you said very rightly, that my headline caught your attention, and you need to write ads in such a way which catches somebody's attention and grabs their attention, that, oh, this looks intriguing and interesting, let's go and check it out. That's how you will get the click, and this is why I will highly recommend that you add 2 or more ads per ad group. No matter whether it is a DSA campaign or a normal search campaign, always have multiple ads in each ad group so that you can split test. When do you recommend to use this type of campaign? Pretty much all the time. Anytime you want to set it up and run it and try it and see what happens. It took me less than 10 minutes, but it took me 10 minutes because I was showing you guys and I was talking through it. But when I'm setting this up, pretty much in 5 minutes or so, I can be up and running. Is that quick? Only when your website keeps changing all the time, then I would not recommend running these ads. And what I'm going to do is to put this link to the Google Support Center page in the description box after this live stream. Okay, Victor, you have commented, I was thinking to add this campaign to some that already being run just to catch more keywords. Okay, that's something which you have I remembered, and I hadn't said this before, but you need to start from afresh. You cannot change it midway through it. So all you do is just set up a new campaign. What type of products or services? Pretty much any, really. You just need a website and web page, and tell Google to index tell Google to look at your web page, and it's going to show you ads. So the thing which I always say to everyone, try it, test it. Things which may work for me may not work for you, and the things which may work for you may not work for me. So unless and until you've spent some money, and I'm not saying that splash the cash and go broke, allocate a certain budget and say, okay, I'm gonna try and get 200-300 clicks and see what happens, depending on obviously how expensive the click is, but it's all relative to every industry. And then see what happens, and then start to optimize by perhaps changing the ad copy for your ads, and also keep a close eye on the search term queries and add negative keywords in it. Okay, Rory, I know DSA are great for e-commerce sites with lots of products. However, would you suggest doing either search or display if we have the time? I use DSA for lead generation campaigns all the time, and it works pretty well most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't, but you've got to try it. And for e-commerce also, yeah, of course you can use DSA campaigns for that as well. But try for lead gen and see what happens. Okay, RHJ Visuals. How do you know when you have negative keywords within this system? Do you set alerts to notify you or check accounts several times a day? Not several times a day unless you are running a very big account, and also there is always a delay until the data comes in. But if it's a small account, you can quite easily do the search term queries every few days or once a week, and pretty much keep your account fairly and very, very optimized. So you don't need to be sitting in front of Google Ads all day long. And I always say that don't make too many changes too quickly. Let the algorithms learn and let them give them the time to run once you made these changes.